It wasn't until I asked myself this very different type of question in regards to the empath-narcissist relationship that my total mindset, my healing, my empowerment process truly began. I had spent years asking myself, why do I keep attracting a narcissist partner? Why am I attracting these narcissist women into my life? And it took me for years, and I went crazy and insane trying to find the answer. And I found the answer, but that didn't bring a resolve to my problem. So I had to completely shift, rethink the equation, and come up with an entirely different conclusion. And that for me was the game changer. Before I share that mind changing, perspective shifting question, the empath does attract the narcissist. Why is that? Well, the narcissist looks for easy prey. They also look for high value people. And the empath is a light, is a beacon of hope, is filled with optimism, goodness, kindness, empathy, compassion, all the things that the narcissist lacks. And anything that the narcissist lacks, doesn't have, the narcissist becomes envious and possessive and wants to have those things. And the only way that the narcissist can obtain those things is to suck you dry of your soul. Literally, take the light from you and put it into their empty, dark soul. The problem is, the emptiness in their soul is infinite. And so they keep taking, they keep sucking, they keep draining. And you, as the empath, are the victim. The other part of the reason why they are attracted to the empath is we are easy targets because we are kind, we are forgiving, we have compassion, we are caring, and we think, and this is maybe the most important one, the empath likes to fix, heal and fix. We truly believe with our love, with our kindness, with our inspirational wisdom, our universal knowledge, we believe that we can bring value to these dark, broken, hurt people, and we can fix them. We can show them the way. And so we give and we give and we nurture and we forgive. And we forgive and forgive and forgive and turn a blind eye, because ultimately throughout the entire journey with the narcissist, we know what's going on. We choose to take the higher ground, to take the high road, forgive them, believing we can help them. They will change. Logically, we know they will not change once you're an empowered empath, you know this. But while you're on your journey to empowerment, you truly believe, I can help them. I can change this person. Because innately we believe everybody is good. Therefore, the narcissist, somewhere deep down inside, they must have goodness locked inside of them. And I, the empath, are going to find it, and I'm going to unlock it for them. And unfortunately, that is a huge mistake that the empath makes. It's a waste of time. There is no way of healing and fixing the narcissist, yet we are compelled to shine our light on the world, including the narcissist. So for the narcissist, that is perfect prey. We see what they're doing, we say nothing. They love it. They fill us with lies, thinking they have one over us, yet we know. And we go along with it thinking, they'll change. And so in my journey, in my search for understanding as to why am I attracting this type of person, there are several reasons. Before I get to the main reason as to how I truly became empowered and how my journey to healing, and I've mentioned in previous videos, healing should not be viewed as a final destination. It's an ongoing journey. Healing is not a final destination that you finally arrive and say, ooh, I am now healed. It doesn't work that way. It's an ongoing process. As I found answers as to why I kept attracting the narcissist, there was a level of relief, but it wasn't the game-changing factor that I needed. So here's what I discovered. We attract the narcissist because of the energy we emit. We attract the narcissist because of the light that we are. And I came to a realization that, okay, I have to accept this, that my energy, my DNA, my universal gift is a beacon for the narcissist saying, hey, I'm over here. Come find me. I will help you. Come take my soul. And so they come to us. And it kept happening again and again. And the wiser that I became and kept telling myself it's not going to happen again, I started to be able to identify the narcissist and put up walls, barriers, boundaries. But that didn't stop them being attracted to me. So how did I stop narcissists being attracted to me? This is the game changer. I had to rethink everything about who I was. I had to rethink everything about who and what the narcissist is. I started to ask myself this question. Am I attracting the narcissist? Is it purely that? Or am I attracted to the narcissist, the alpha type, the charmers, those with passion and status and so perceived confidence? I was attracted to those qualities. So in my attraction to those qualities, I would look out for that type of person. And when I found that type of person, I would either blatantly or subconsciously or subliminally communicate, hey, I'm interested. You appeal to me. And of course, like seems like, if we know somebody is attracted to us, we are more inclined to maybe, oh, this could be interesting. And so I was attracting them through me wanting that type of human being. Now that is a real game changer for you to wrap your mind around. Ask yourself this and go really deep and be very honest. Are you attracted to the narcissist? Are you attracted to that personality type? And once I was able to answer honestly, because there's a level of guilt and shame, like, what is wrong with me? Why am I attracted to these toxic people? But I had to embrace that reality and go deep and find this ugly part of me that, wow, what kind of psychosis are you experiencing to be attracted to these ugly, toxic, soul-sucking people? Incubuses. Why are you attracted to an incubus? But once I was honest and identified, oh, I am the root cause of this issue. I'm actually, through my attraction, law of attraction, through my attraction and my desire to find that type of person, the attraction doubled, it magnified, it amplified itself, sending out waves and waves of energy saying, I want you, you're my type of person, come to me. Not only were they attracted to me, they were getting invites. And then I had to start soul searching and telling myself, okay, how do you stop being attracted to this type of person? And again, I had to go very deep into my soul to understand what are my needs, what are my expectations, what are my wants, what am I lacking that the empath spirit, the empath energy fulfills me and makes me feel whole and complete. One of the answers to that is my narcissist father. There was a level of cliche familiarity. At one point, I looked up heavily to my father, despite him being a total narcissist, total sociopath, sexually abusive, emotionally abusive. Yet that was my father. I looked up to him. He was my hero for a while. And subconsciously in my programming, that's the type of human being that I wanted to gain validation from. Because I never felt that I gained the love and validation of my father. Now as an adult, as an empowered empath, I realized that I don't want it. But as a child, as a teenager, and particularly as a teenager, that's what I wanted. And so I kept putting out this energy of, I want validation from that type of person because then it will make me feel good. It will heal my father wound. And that's the ugly truth we have to go within to acknowledge. I am attracted to this type of person. Once I identified it, I now started focusing on how do I fix that part of me that craves that type of validation. And I switched. I haven't completely fixed the validation part. As humans, I think we all need external validation. It takes a village. But through being aware of this toxic validation need, I started to change it and find healthier ways to validate my self-worth, to validate my existence, turning my pain into purpose. And as a result of no longer needing that type of energy, codependency in a way, in finding this answer of I do not need this type of person anymore, I stopped sending out signals to attract them. Not only does the empath send out the same signals that a wounded fish sends out in the sea to a shark, I was actually swimming, wounded, going into shark-infested waters, trying to find the very shark that was going to kill me. I healed my wound, I stopped bleeding, and I stopped swimming into the waters where sharks were found. I went into healthy waters. And if it so happens that a shark is in those safe, healthy waters, I identify them, I see them from a mile away, and I swim the other way. I disengage, I put up my force field, I zap them, because there's only one at a time, maybe two, and I found peace by shifting one internal self-evaluation question. Why am I attracted to the narcissist, to the A-type, to the person with lots of bravado and self-confidence, seeming self-confidence? Ask yourself that question, and when you start to find that true, authentic, blatantly honest answer within yourself, that will be the moment where you stop attracting the narcissist. If you want to find out more about the empath journey to recovery after experiencing a narc abuse, a narc wound, I wrote a book called Pink is the Color of Empathy. Currently, I've sold over 1,200 copies of this book. It's saving lives, it's changing lives. Follow me on Instagram. You can find me at the Sigma Empath. Please read this book. It will empower you. It will help you feel less alone. Because the empath, we are a small minority according to some statistics. The true empath makes up for only 5% of the population. So we often feel alone, isolated, broken in our journey. And simply in knowing that we are not alone, there is a community out there for us, that unto itself empowers us. Join me on Instagram at the Sigma Empath. Get this book. Pink is the Color of Empathy. It also, going beyond the traumatic aspect of the empath, it also provides you with tools to optimize and leverage this amazing gift that we have been given, turning it from a curse or a burden into a superpower. Thank you for joining me.